Namaste and a very warm welcome to you all. My dear students, as you have seen in the board, today we are going to learn English subject of class 3, where we are learning about telling time and daily routine. In this class, we will study the time and the daily routine. And in this class, we also enjoy our class with a chant. We enjoy with the riddles and learn about time, and we'll do different activities like fill in the blanks, making sentences, solving the puzzles, etc. My dear student, what you can see in the board? There is a clock, right? Yes, and what else you can see there? Only clock? Definitely not. There is a mouse also. And the mouse is, I think the mouse is running, right? Maybe, yes, the mouse may be running or the mouse may be falling down from the clock. This is the picture of a chant. My dear children, today we are going to learn this chant as well. And the title of this chant is Hickory Dickory Dock. What is the title? The title is Hickory Dickory Dock. So are you ready to sing the chant? Okay, come on, let's sing together. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 1, the mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock. One more time, let's sing together. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 2, the mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock. In this way you can carry on. At the first time, at the very beginning, you can say the clock struck 1. After that you can say the clock struck 2, the clock struck 3. In this way you can continue this chant. Okay, hope you all enjoy this chant. I have something more to make you entertain. That is, I have a riddle as well. Do you know what riddle means? It is simply a question, okay? It's a riddle, it's simply a question. It has 2 or 3 hands but no fingers. What is it? It has 2 or 3 hands but it has no fingers. Can you guess what is it? I think all of you can guess. All of you are very smart. Okay, it is a clock. Those who can give the right answer, clap for them, and those who cannot give the right answer, don't worry, it's okay. Now you came to know it has 2 or 3 hands but no finger, that is clock. Okay? So, now we enter to our topic, time. What is this? My dear students, you can see a clock over there. There is a clock. Okay, what is it? It's a clock. Everybody know it's a clock. Okay, the clock has 2 or 3 hands, but we have 2 hands. Here we have, in the clock there is only 2 hands. Okay, and there are different numbers around the face of the clock. There are different numbers around the face of the clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, like that. There are different numbers. And the one more thing you have to know is the long hand of the clock. You can see this also. You can see this also. Okay. Here there is 2 hands. This is one hand and this is another hand. Here one hand is little longer than another hand. So we can say this longer hand to a minute hand, and we can say this shorter hand an hour hand. So longer hand is also known as minute hand and the shorter hand is also known as the hour hand. And there are different numbers around the face of the clock. And one thing you have to remember is the gap between these 2 numbers is equals to 5 minutes. And 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. You all know that. And in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. So the gap between these two numbers 12 and 1, there is 5 minutes. And from 1 to 2 there is another more 5 minutes. From 2 to 3 there is another more 5 minutes. In this way, in one circle there are 60 minutes, and that's 1 hour. And here this long hand or this minute hand, if it rotates on one round, it will become 1 hour. And if the minute hand moves from one number to another, it becomes 5 minutes. But if the hour hand moves from one number to another, it's 1 hour. So this is about the clock and hands and the minute. Okay, our daily activities, what we used to do. What we used to do at what time? Okay, now I just tell you about the clock, and there are different hands. I just tell you about the different hands and different numbers and minutes about the clock. So if the hour hand or the short hand is in here, the short hand is in between 2 and 3, and the long hand is at 6. The long hand is pointing at 6. So it is 2:30. Similarly, if the long hand is pointing at 12 and at the same time the short hand is also pointing at 12, it is 12 o'clock. Similarly, if the long hand here in this clock, the long hand is pointing at 3. The long hand is pointing at 3 and the short hand is little up to 11. It's little up to 11. That means it is 11:15. It means 11:15. Similarly, you can see this clock. You can see this clock. When the short hand or the hour hand is pointing at 4 and the long hand is pointing at 12, it is 4 o'clock. Similarly, when the hour hand is pointing at 5, it is 5 o'clock. And the hour hand is pointing at 3, it is 3 o'clock. Okay, I think you understood the o'clock. After that, our daily activities we can see in the board. See here, the long hand is pointing at 12 and the short hand is pointing at 6, right? The long hand is pointing at 12 and the short hand is pointing at 6. Just like this, you can see this also. Okay, just like this. The long hand is pointing at 12 and the short hand is pointing at 6. So it is, you can tell me, it is, everybody? Yes, it is 6 o'clock. Okay, see? At 6 o'clock, we used to get up. Yes, we get up at 6 o'clock. And in that picture, the girl also getting up at 6 o'clock. Or the girl is going to bed. Is the girl going to bed? No, the girl is getting up. Okay, you can see another watch, another clock. In another clock, there the long hand or the minute hand is pointing at 6. At the same time, the hour hand is pointing between 6 and 7. You can see that. Okay, I'll show here also. The long hand is pointing at 6 and the short hand is in between 6 and 7. Very good. So it is 6:30. It is 6:30. See here, it is 6:30 and the girl is studying, the girl is writing, the girl is reading. So similarly, if the hour hand is in between 7 and 8 and the minute hand is pointing at 6, it is, can you tell me, it is? Good, it is 7:30. Good. Okay. Next. In that picture, the short hand is pointing at 9 and the long hand or the minute hand is pointing at 12. So it is, now everybody can say it is 9 o'clock. And in the picture, at 9 o'clock, the boy is having his meal. The boy is having his meal. Okay, in another clock, another watch, you can see the short hand is pointing, or it is nearly 10, and the long hand is pointing at 9. That means it is 9:45. It means 9:45. It means 9:45. Still 15 minutes left to 10. That means still 15 minutes left to 10. For that, you can see here also, the long hand or the minute hand is at 9, pointing at 9, and the short hand is close to 8. That means it's 15 minutes to 8. It means it is 15 minutes to 8. 15 minutes to 8. Or we can say 7:45. Or we can say 7:45. Very good. At 9:45, in the picture, you all can see the boy is going somewhere. Where is the boy going? Can you guess? Yes, of course, at this time, at 9:45, all of us run for the, where? Run for the school. It's 9:45, or we can say it 9:45 as well, because it's 15 minutes to 10. Okay? Now again you can see the clock over there, and that clock shows which time is that? That is 6 o'clock. All of you know now it is 6 o'clock. Similarly here, where is the long hand? The long hand is at 12. Everybody can say. Where is the short hand? The short hand is at 6. So it is, can anyone guess? So it is 6 o'clock. We have to write like this. It is 6 o'clock. We have to write like that, okay? It is 6 o'clock. When the long hand is at 12, I made you clear, right? When the long hand, or it is called the minute hand as well, okay? It is called minute hand as well. It is long hand and it is also called minute hand, okay? Everybody get clear on this. And again, what time is it? You can see there, the short hand or the hour hand is in between 11 and 12, right? The short hand or the, what hand that? That is hour hand. That is in between 11 and 12, and the long hand is pointing at 6. That is 9:30. What? That is 9:30. Tell me everybody. That is 11:30. Okay, if that is 11:30, you look here, look once here. If that is 11:30, okay, if the short hand, that is our hand, is in between 10 and 11 and the long hand is pointing at 6, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Can you tell me? Yes, it is 6:30. Very good. It is 6:30. Similarly, you can see if it is between 1 and 2, it is 1:30. If it is between 3 and 4, it is 3:30. If it is between 8 and 9, it is 8:30, right? It's very easy. Now, I think you all are very clear about 8:30, right? And another clock, you can see another clock there. Where is the long hand? The long hand is at 3, pointing at 3. And where is the shorthand? The shorthand is little up to 12. It's little up to 12. It's just crossed the 12. That's why. So the time is 12:15. It is called 12:15, or we can say it 12:15. We can say it 12:15. Okay, we can say it 12:15. And we can write like 12 semicolon 15:15, or we can say 12:15. Okay, we can write like 1 to 12 semicolon 15:15, or we can write 12:15 in this way. Okay, again I will make you clear by watching this clock. Here we have just learned the hour clock is little up than 12, and this long hand or this minute hand is pointing at 3. It's 12:15. Similarly, if the shorthand or the hour hand is at 11 and it is pointed at 3, then it's pointed at 3. Then it's 11. What? Then it's, yes, 11:15. Very good. Similarly, if it goes to 1, it is 1:15. If it goes to 2, 2:15. If it goes to 3, 3:15. If it goes to 6, 6:15. In this way, you can learn. Okay, we have more clocks. Here, the both hands are at the same place, right? The both hands are at the same place. The long hand and the short hand, the hour hand, the minute hand, both hands are at the same place. At that time, it will look like this, and it is 12 o'clock. It is called 12 o'clock. Okay. Now, one more. Here, first of all, you look in the board. Okay. The long hand is at 9. The short hand is at nearly 4. The short hand is nearly 4 and the long hand is at 9. So, we write it as the 3:45. We write it as 3:45. And we can write it as 3 semicolon 45, 45, or we can say 3:45, or we can say 3:45. It is 15 minutes left to 4, right? It's 3:45. It's not 4 o'clock yet. It's 15 minutes left, right? That's why it's 3:45. Similarly, you look, you'll get clear. Here, if the long hand is at 9 and if the short hand is nearly 12, it's 11:45. And if it moves at 1:45, if the short hand is at 4, it's 3:45. If it is at 6, it's 5:45. So it is nearly and 15 minutes left more, right? Okay. Now I think all of you are very clear about these clocks. All of you are very, very, very clear about this o'clock, half past, 1:45, 1/4 all are very, very clear, I think. Okay. What are the things we used to do? All the things we use according to the time, right? We used to do things according to the time. That is our daily routine. In the morning we get up, at afternoon we all go to school, offices, at the evening we get back, at the night we get sleep. So these are our routine. These are our routine, and which we do according to our time. According to the time. These are the things or the activities that we do according to the time. Wait, okay, get up at 6 o'clock. Simply, I get up at 6 o'clock. I take bath at 6:15. This is my routine according to the time. I drink milk, I drink tea, I drink coffee, some drink milk, right? Different people have different choices. So at 6:30, then I do my homework or study until 9 o'clock. I take my meal at 9:30. I go to school at 9:45. I study at school until 4 o'clock and get back home. Again, I reach home at 4:15. I wash my hand. I get fresh, right? Then I take my lunch at 4:30. For some time I play. I do my homework from 5 to 7 o'clock. I watch TV until 8 o'clock. I go to bed at 9 o'clock. All of you, please go to bed earlier. Early to bed, early to rise, to become healthy and wise. Very good. All you are very smart. Okay, this is our daily routine. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, when do you get up? Okay, tell me everybody, when do you get up? When do you get up? I get up at when? I get up at, okay, some people get up at 6 o'clock, some people get up at 7 o'clock, right? Some people get up at 5 o'clock. And one more question. At what time do you eat your meal? Okay, everybody tell me, answer me. At what time do you eat your meal? Can you tell me? I have told everything about me, so you have to tell me about yourself. At what time do you eat your meal? I eat my meal at 9 o'clock. I have written answers assuming you, okay? You have to give your own answer here. When does your father get up? Okay, my father gets up at 5 o'clock. At what time do you drink tea? At what time do you drink tea? I drink tea at 6:30. When do you do your homework? When do you do your homework? Okay? Do you do your homework or you don't do your homework? Doing homework is very, very important. Okay? You all need to do your homework. So, when do you do homework? I do my homework at 7 o'clock. So, we do this activity according to the time. This is our daily routine. Okay? Okay, here is the activity. Here is given an activity for you. Here are given few words. You can see the words over there. The words are in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, at night. They are given 4 words and here are given the questions. The children go to school when? The children go to school at night. Is it right? Is it right, children? Yes, it's not right. Then what is the right answer? Which one is the perfect answer? The children will go to school. Okay, in the morning. Those who said in the morning, clap for them. Very good. And those who made mistake, don't worry. Now you can do correction. Next, they will be at school in the afternoon. Similarly, third one, they will come home. When will you go back home? At night or in the evening? We have only 2 options left. Which is the right one? In the evening or at night? Will you get back home at night? If you get back, that's bad habit. You have to get back home in the evening. So they will come home in the evening. Yes. And at last, they will go to bed. They will go to bed. You all know the answer, right? They will go to bed at night. Very good. After this is one activity. Practice writing word. There are different times. You can see here. Okay, you can see there. There is 07 semicolon 00. It is written as 7 o'clock. It is written as 7 o'clock. Right? Similarly, okay, you look here. 1111 semicolon 1515. How do you write for it? How do you write it? Okay, how do you write it? Okay, we can write it as 11:15. We have already know that it is 11:15, right? It's 11:15. It's 15 minutes past 11. So we write 11:15 and we can write 1111 semicolon 15, right? Similarly, okay, this 02 semicolon 30. How we write this? How we write this? How we write this? Can you guess? You have to write in your copy, okay? How we write this? We write it as half past 2. We write it as half past 2. These are some examples, and examples are also given there. You can see there 06 semicolon 06 semicolon 45. That is quarter to 7. Everybody repeat with me, okay? It is quarter to 7. Tell me, it is right, quarter to 7. And next, 1 to 12 semicolon 00. How we spell it? How we write in words? 12 o'clock. How we write? TWELVE 12 O apostrophe CLOCK clock. 12 o'clock. Next, 11 semicolon 15. It is written as quarter past 11. 02 semicolon 30. In this way we can write in words. We have more also. See, it's 08 semicolon 30. It is written as half past 8. How we can spell it? Half past 8. One more time. Half past 8. HALF, half, PAST, past, EIGST, 8. Okay, similarly 09 semicolon 50. For this we used to write it is 10 minutes to 10. It means it is 10 minutes to 10. So 10 minutes left to 10. It's not 10 o'clock yet. Okay, it's not 10 o'clock yet. It's 10 minutes yet to 10. Okay, and here similarly this 10:45. See, 1010 semicolon 45:45. It is written as it quarter to 11. We can say it 10:45 as well, but it is written like quarter to 11. It's also almost it's going to 11 o'clock, right? It's 15 minutes left for 11 o'clock. Okay, in this way, these are also activities you can practice. So here for practice, this table, you can get this table from your book also. It is in your book also. So here are given 1, 2, 3, 4 column, right? How many column here are? 4 column. And in 4 column there are words. In first column there is it is. In second column there is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a quarter, 20 minutes, 25 minutes given. And in third column there is given to and past. And in fourth column there is given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spelling all. You have to remember the spelling as well, okay? And from this table what you have to do is you have to make the sentences as much as possible. From this table you can make many sentences, right? I have given some examples. For example, we have to take one word from each column and make sentence. Okay, let's do practice, okay? It is 5 minutes to 1. Okay, one sentence done. It is 5 minutes to 1. Next, it is 10 minutes to 2. It is 10 minutes to 3. In this way you can make many sentences. It is 20 minutes past 7. It is 25 minutes to 3. Likewise you have to make sentences as much as sentences you can. Okay, so I have given some example here. You can see. Okay, it is 5 minutes to 1. It is 10 minutes past 2. It is quarter to 3. It is 20 minutes past 7. It is 20 minutes to 4. It is quarter past 8, right? Okay, in this way you can make many sentences, and you have to make clock also, okay? Write the sentence and make clock. Write the sentence and make clock. Then you will be very perfect on time, okay? After that, here I have brought you an interesting thing, right? See, the two columns are given here. At the one side there is given numbers and another side there is given clocks. Okay, just you have to do is match with the correct one. What you have to do? Match with the correct one. The first one, see, it is 09 semicolon 00. This is 10 o'clock, right? This is 10 o'clock, right? Yes, I am wrong. This is 9 o'clock. All of you are very smart. This is 9 o'clock. So where is 9 o'clock? Where is 9 o'clock? Can you see 9 o'clock? Okay, then go and match it. 9 o'clock. Okay. Yes, is it right? Okay, very good everybody. Very nice, very nice. Now this is 1 to 12 semicolon 1 5 15. It is quarter past 12, or we can say 12:15. Where is the clock? Where is the clock? This one? Yes? This one? Yes? This one? Yes? This one? This one? Which one? Okay. Let's see. Okay, this one. Next. 11:30, or we can say 11:30, right? Or we can say 11:30. The arrow is gone little up. It's this is for right. Okay, this is 11. Okay, 11 dot semicolon 30:30, 11:30. This one. Okay, and last 03 semicolon 45. It is quarter to 4. Where is the clock? We have only one clock left, so it's that. Okay, the arrows are misplaced, right? You know the right answer, that's why it doesn't matter. The arrows are misplaced, although it doesn't matter. You can do right by yourself, right? Okay, here is given a puzzle also. This puzzle is from your book. You can do it very well. Yeah, one is done for you. See, there is written 1 0 10. The spelling of 10 is TE, and 10 is done for you. All what you have to do is you have to write the number names only in this puzzle. This is very easy puzzle. That's why you have to do by yourself. Okay, you have to do by yourself. Don't take help from your parents also. You have to do by yourself. So this is 4. You have to write FOUR 4. This is 5. You have to write FIVE 5. Right? In this way you have to fill the puzzle. And who will finish at first, he or she will get the prize. Okay. Okay, at last I think you want to sing one more chant, right, which is in your book. Okay, what you can see in the picture? Yes, there are two students, one girl, one boy. The girl is pointing to the clock, right? The girl is pointing to the clock and she is trying to say something to the boy, and the boy is also looking to the clock. What they are talking about? Okay, they are talking about time. Definitely they are talking about time. Today we have learned so many things about time. We have learned quarter past, quarter to, half past, o'clock, and different sentences. You can make different sentences of time, right? You can do your daily routine according to your time, right? So here is given a chant. We just thoroughly read this chant. Okay, all of you please read with me. Okay, there is a neat clock. There is a neat clock. In the schoolroom it stands. In the schoolroom it stands. And it points to the time. Sometimes it points to the 1. Sometimes it points to the 2. It pointing to the time. Time and again it points. With its two little hands. You know hands? What hands they have? Minute hand and hour hand. Long hand or short hand? Yes, with its two little hands they are pointing. And maybe like the clock. Keep a face clean and bright. Keep a face clean and bright. With hands ever ready to do what is right. Our hands are always ready to do right things, right? Okay, my dear lovely children, I hope you all enjoyed and learned a lot in this class. So you have to make clocks, right? At least you have to make the short assignment I'll give. Okay, I'll give you homework or the assignment which is very easy. I will give easy one only. You just have to make 3 clocks. You just have to make 5 sentences, and you just have to put it on your room. Okay. So In today's class, you learned a lot things. You enjoyed and you learned many more things. I'll come in another class also. So till then, bye bye.